All right, the moment that you've all been waiting for. How do you do the color in black and white? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just click on that lock. That is going to unlock the layer, which is something that I need to do. Then I'm going to go up here to layer, and I'm going to do duplicate layer. So I'm going to duplicate the layer. Now you'll see over here that I have two different layers right there just sitting on top of each other. I want to make sure that this top one is highlighted, and I'm going to go to adjustment, and I'm going to go auto black and white. Now you'll see I have eyes right here on this right side. These eyes are helping me figure out which of these is visible. So if I click on that eye, when the eye closes, you'll see that my top layer is invisible now. Okay, if I click on that bottom one and the top one, you'll see none of my layers are visible. Okay, I want both of these layers visible. And then I want to click on this top layer. Over here, I'm going to go to my left side. I'm going to go to this toolbar, and I'm going to click on the eraser. Once you click on the eraser, up top here, you'll see a lot of different things. You'll see that you have your brush. My brush is circular, and I can change the size of that brush. And then once I'm done with that, I can just click off to the side. Now, I could probably even go even bigger. We're going to go to like 670. And you'll see, now I have this big old circle. And all I need to do is click. And once I click, I am starting to erase that top layer. Okay? I can command plus, and I can zoom in. And I got to get really close up here. If I mess up and I go too far off, all I need to do is command Z, and it gets rid of that. Oh, did it again, command Z. One thing I will recommend is, if you're doing this, just go ahead and do little clicks at a time rather than dragging it. Because if you mess up on one click, you're good. You can fix it. But if you mess up just like a whole thing, now when I undo, I gotta undo a whole bunch of work that I've done. So I'm just gonna slowly click. If I want, I can go a little bit smaller. I can zoom in a lot. Get real close to this edge. Now, if you look over on this side again, remember, if I click off that top side, that bottom layer is all in color. But if I click this bottom layer and make that invisible, you'll see that I'm just essentially erasing that top layer. I also know where I got some more erasing to do. I would use these scroll bars. Whoops. I would use these scroll bars to help you navigate once you're zoomed in. Let's zoom out. How's that look? Not too bad. It's not the best. I got probably some other things I can do. But for the most part, that looks pretty good. I got my orange basketball up against my black and white backdrop. If I go over here and I get rid of that bottom one, oh, you can see where I got some of this to delete still. See how that looks. Boom. That's a little bit better. All right. So that is how you're going to do color in black and white. You can see how meticulous you have to be just to do this, and you can see how annoying that could possibly be if you're doing something like a flower petal or you're doing tree branches or something along those lines. Not bad.